Roger, you want to present the check to Mark Kotler from University Hospital?
Yeah, Mike, thanks for those kind words, but it really goes back to Mike's loyalty to this hotel, me, and Peter Zappola, who we started this whole thing off with. And about 6 years ago, we had our first meeting to prepare for the first event, and I went to visit Mike and Linda, and all the band folks were there and had a meeting, and she was so gracious. And you know, being in the business that I've been in for 30 years here in the hospitality business, there was nobody more hospitable, and just the house was so warm and friendly. And came to work the next day, and the staff here, you know, like, hey, how was Mike's house? And first thing I said, and I remember it very clear, is that Linda Trivisonno is a saint. And, you know, and Mike Trivisonno is one of the most loyal people I've ever met in my life. And all of you are loyal to him, and that's why we're here tonight. But on behalf, and I didn't cook the food, I didn't serve it, because we have a fabulous team here. And on behalf of them, and really, for the last 2 nights, and especially this night here, when he announced the ticket sales for this event, just like he did for the past, for the Coats for Kids, that went off about 4:10 in the afternoon. And by 5 o'clock that day, these 300 tickets were sold at $150 a crack. And that's the loyalty that you have and that his listeners have. And I was saying to our team here the other day, too, there is somebody from every city and every suburb in northeastern Ohio represented here over the weekend.
Roger, there's a gentleman and his wife stand up in the back there. They listen to me. They live in Canada, across the lake, directly across the lake from Cleveland. They came all the way from Canada. Right there. They listen every day to the Triv Show and bought tickets. Thank you very much. God bless you. Tell your country to kiss my ass, but God bless you. All right, go ahead, Raj.
He's a hard act to follow, isn't he? But at any rate...
That one just slipped. I'm sorry. I apologize.
But at any rate, the loyalty of all the listeners out there that listen to his show over the years with Coats for Kids, but this weekend is very special for me, very special for our team here, and we wanted to rise to the occasion to make sure you all had a great time for this great cause. And as Mike said, everybody's touched in their families with cancer, and we have to keep doing things like this to make it better and to make this world a better place. So because of all you and what you've done here with these ticket sales, the proceeds for this weekend, just in the ticket sales, without anything else we've done, Mark, is, if I can read this upside down, $62,822. And I also want to say that knowing Linda for the past 7 years and now working with Michelle, it has been just a pleasure, Michelle, to work with you to do this. Just a very special family. And so, Mike, I'd like to give this to Michelle. This is the real check for $62,822. And another check for all of you guys that are staying here. I hope you have a good night, sleep well. As we said when we were doing the promos, that we were going to give back another $1,000 for you folks that are staying here to go to the charity. So we're about $64,000, Michelle, and it was great. Mark,
Michelle, stay here for
you do great work, and we're just pleased to be a part of it.
Thank you so much, Roger. Thank you so much. And thank everyone here for being here tonight. It's really been an honor for me to have worked with Mike on this event. Really, it was his family and Roger and his team and Mike's staff that really pulled this event off. And I have to reiterate what Mike was saying about the event. And really, when you have somebody who's willing to commit, as Roger and his team have, in terms of the costs that go towards events, to ultimately get a greater net benefit for the charity, that makes a huge difference. You go around the city and you see so many events that are taking place. Some of them may have a low cost, some of them unfortunately have a higher cost. And so having somebody willing to step forward, and that's really the behind-the-scenes type of giving, where they make sure that their costs are low so that there's more that goes to the charity. And so I'm just really grateful and honored to be representing University Hospital's Ireland Cancer Center. And I'm so glad to be working with Mike. His passion for this from the very beginning has been extraordinary. People told me, when you get Mike behind something, there's no way he's going to not make it a rousing success. And he certainly has. And I am just so pleased and honored to be part of this and to have University Hospitals represented. And I want to thank all of you again for being here tonight. It makes a world of difference for the Ireland Cancer Center, and thank you.
I want to say one quick thing to go along with what Mark just said. Remember one thing, though. A lot of things I have touched have turned very successful, but it's, again, and I'm not saying this to be corny here, I truly mean this, it's because of you. So you guys leave me, my success goes. You guys stay with me, we can do a lot. That's all. That's the way it goes.